Good morning from me and good morning from Rachel.
Good morning.
This is a vlog. We're going on a little trip to
Stratford upon Avon.
Yeah, so we're just going to film what we get up to and where we stay, and we got a few cool things. Hopefully, I say weather permitting, but look outside, it is pretty warm. So we've come from where we live in Somerset and we're about halfway there now. We're on the A46 past Tewkesbury, so we'll be there in about 40 minutes hopefully, and then we're going to go round the Shakespeare town and hopefully have a cool time, and then hopefully go on our canoe as well. So we'll see y'all in a bit. So this here is Shakespeare's birthplace. Proper old school. Very busy. Well, where have we just been, Rach?
To the oldest pub in Stratford.
And what was it called?
The Kayak Inn.
There we go. And what do we have there?
A pint of, what did you have? Shakespeare.
A pint of ale, yeah.
Ale.
And you had?
A rhubarb gin.
So now it's pretty much time to go and find our place, which is a few miles down the road. That is the birthplace of Mr. Shakespeare himself. The amount of Tudor buildings in this town is amazing. Amazing. There we go. Sorted. The sun's come out. There you are, down a sort of, I say a residential area. Look how lovely this is around here. But in the background is the church where Mr. William Shakespeare himself is buried. And if we can get in there, which I fully intend to do, we are going to do it. What do you think of Stratford upon Avon so far?
So beautiful, yeah, really lovely.
Yeah, it really is good. The we'll do some footage in a moment of the waterfront area, which is where we're going to bring the kayak tomorrow. We've just worked out our launch area where we're going to get on, so that was cool. This church is immense, massive.
And we couldn't have asked for better weather.
Yeah. God, yeah, imagine living around here. I bet they don't take it for granted. I mean, it's pretty cool where we live. We're right near Cheddar. Cheddar is cool. We just bought a beer and a cider in the
Shakespeare
Distillery. Quite expensive beer, but still cheaper than a pub. And it looks real cool, so here we go. We actually were walking up the river thinking that we could cross over a bridge, but it turns out there was no bridge, so we walked quite a considerable distance further. But it doesn't matter.
Well, here we go.
We're here now. This is a very, very cool place. We'll come back on in a second. This is stunning. They don't make them like they used to, do they? That stained glass reach at the back. Absolutely incredible. Wow. You have to get some pictures on your phone, Rach. So that was the church. Where Shakespeare was buried. As you'll see on our video, I've just put a photo clip on because we wanted to be a bit respectful. Didn't we, Rach?
Yes.
It was very nice in there. And we made a donation, which is good. Because they're all volunteers in there. So, absolutely beautiful. But we decided not to do the video while we're talking, because there's a sort of volunteer there, and he was giving information about all sorts of stuff, really. So it was really interesting. And he was just over 50 when he died, Mr. Shakespeare. So now Rachel and I are going to head back into the pretty part.
And some lunch.
Wherever that may be. We're just following our nose.
And visit a very
Should we go through here?
Old
Can we
pub.
go through here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go to a really old pub and have a pint of ale. That's what I plan on doing. Will this take us where we want? Probably not.
I think so.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it.
Fish and chips.
We're sharing a cod and chips. And very nice it is too. Friendly staff, tasty food. Look at look, you can get ice creams on the barges on the boat.
Right by the canal. Do fancy an ice cream, actually.
You got one after.
Yeah.
And we are at our place of residence for the night. Rachel's sat here with me. She's on the water. I'm having a cheddar ale because I like to treat myself. So this is where we are. There's our car. To say that we are in a rural position would be, I would say, an understatement, isn't it, Rach? We had to drive through 2 gates and a load of fields, down some hills, and we had to drive in first gear because there's a lot of wildlife here, which we don't mind. So, but this is where we are. There's our tent, which to us looks a bit wonky, but I don't know. It's just a trick of the eye, I think, because the poles at the top, one goes under the other one, so I think it just looks like it's a bit wonky. So that's it. It's our little tent. We haven't got to go away for at least a year, so, but then who has? So the apple farm is where we are staying. Snitterfield, which is just outside Stratford-upon-Avon, which is where we've been for half the day, and we will be going back in the morning. Yeah.
Lovely.
So, lovely, says Rachel.
Get the barbecue going soon.
Yeah. There we go. We got some sausages and a couple of bits of chicken. We have a lot of barbecues at home on our big sort of gas one. I haven't cooked on coals for a while. I tell a lie, I did one at my sister's the other day, but this is a little travel one, so It's not a throwaway, it's a, you know, a camping one, so a little small one, so we shall see how that goes. Here we are again. We've been on a mission to, there's actually a little bit of a walk, there's a farm shop, so we walked there and got some expensive farm type goods, and now we've got some stuff on our little small barbecue. If I take you over there, this is where we are. The barbecue is, to put it lightly, rubbish. It's one of these little camping ones. We've got a gas one at home, and there's no comparison. Because to be frankly, I waited for the coals to go white, and I'm no idiot on a barbecue. Oh, look, an actual bit of fat came out then. Rach, quick, come and take a photo. There's some fat actually came out of it. It's been on here for what seems like a lifetime, and it's cooking very slowly. But we're gonna persevere with it. And if all else fails, we've decided that we're gonna use our little Halford's portable gas stove with a pan, because we have got one of those. So we've not used it yet, so we'll just finish them off in the pan. One way or the other, we'll make it work, won't we, Rach?
Yeah.
All in all, we're quite pleased with the accommodation. It's very, very out the way.
Room with a view.
Yeah, a view. Because of COVID regulations or whatever, there is a portaloo for every a pitch. So, and as I said, we are well out the way. So yeah, Rachel's a little bit cold, so she's put her hoodie on now, and we might.
My socks.
And she's got her socks on. Yeah. But there we go. So the barbecue was rubbish, so we finished it off on the gas stove frying pan.
Yeah, and it was actually quite decent. So.
And now we've got a fire going, a proper one, not like the rubbish barbecue. So we went foraging for some wood, and we used another coal bag, and there we go. So at the moment it's going all right. We haven't got a massive amount of wood, but we have wood nonetheless. So it'll be some sort of a nice fire. Because who doesn't like a good fire? And there we go. It'll be sunset soon, which will be behind us over there. Oh, look, you can see it, it's all going down. It's wildflower heaven around here as well. Here on the apple farm. So they've let it all sort of, you can't really see, but it's really long. There's lots of flowers and there's bees everywhere. So it's a sea of yellow, purple. Pretty cool. We've seen so many bees, haven't we?
Yeah. They're loving it.
Loving it. Morning has broken. It's not broken me. It's just gone 6:30. We actually woke up at 5. But first time ever I managed to go back to sleep for an hour and a half, which is mental. So considering the tent wasn't amazingly comfy, however we are camping, I think we did get quite a bit of sleep, didn't we, Rach?
Yeah.
So what we're doing now is we're brewing up a coffee on our stove, which has done us far more proud than the barbecue did. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have coffee, and then we're going to pack up the tent, and we're going to slowly get ourselves up together, and we're going to go early into Stratford, and we're going to get on our canoe before it gets too busy. Hello guys.
Oh, morning.
This is the life for them. Just chilling. Bye guys. Wait. The lovely waterfront. There's the Shakespeare, Royal Shakespeare Theatre. Very nice around here. Very nice indeed. We are now leaving for another journey now. So, over and out.
So here we are. We've come down to the waterfront bit.
Where we were yesterday.
Yeah.
And we are going in the canoe.
Yeah, all pumped up, ready to go.
We've got two canoes. This is my mum's and her partner's one because it's got a different weight capacity to our ones. So we've got one Seville or inflatable like this, which is very good, but it's really better for one person. And then we've got a proper sit on top. Again, it's a one person, and we didn't want to bring our sit on top down on the roof when we were parking it everywhere.
Leaving the car unattended and that. So.
But we've been wanting to do this for a little while, so we are going to go against all the swans. We're going to go up that way first to where Shakespeare is buried, and then we'll go back up the other way. So let's not put it off anymore, and away we go.
The swans are very intrigued right now. We're just putting the seats together. There was a mother with her babies, but they've gone over to the other side.
Yeah, we'll leave them to it.
Don't think they approved.
Right, you can hop in, Rach.
Okay.
So we had to deal with angry rowers.
Yeah, we've been told off.
We got told to keep to the right, so we go on the right, and they're on the right as well.
So we have to go to the left. It's all good, but just round here, here we go. Look at that. So pretty.
It's the burial place of William Shakespeare, as seen by the water.
Here there's a weir and a lock up ahead.
Yeah, if we wanted to go through there, Rach, you'd have to get the lock open. Or basically take our canoe out there and carry it over. I can't be bothered. I'm quite happy poodling up here.
Poodling along.
So where did the boat go? They must have gone through the lock.
Maybe.
Yeah, they must have. They must have opened the lock up. 100%. Otherwise, where else?